you are a video gamer, in reality, you're no different from anyone else. I mean, it just means one of your hobbies is that you like playing games. That doesn't define you. That's not who you are. You're more than that, damn it. You should wear your passions on your sleeve. But if we look at the world that way, it's not that fun. Which is why we're going to do the opposite and break a gamer down to their core. So, I'm Simon from What Culture, and this is 10 things you should know about dating a gamer. Number 10. Gamers always need to finish. When a gamer says this, it could mean one of many things, but the words, "I just need to finish," is something you should expect to hear time and time again. Even when you're late for an engagement and time is of the essence, there's every chance this gets blurted out at a moment's notice. The context of it could mean many different things, mind. They could be saying they just need to get to the next save point. They could be saying they have to finish a particular mission. Or they could be saying they just have to beat this boss. It doesn't actually make any sense, however, because this act of finishing can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours. So it doesn't help anything in terms of trying to judge when they're going to be done. It's probably best just to storm in and turn off the console when this happens. Otherwise, you could be there forever. Number 9. Don't say anything when a gamer is playing, because they're not going to be listening anyway. When someone is playing a game, everything else becomes obsolete. You can barge in and tell them someone is dying in the street, but them trying to beat the last boss in Dark Souls is going to be of far more importance. It's like they've fallen into a digital world and the real one has just ceased to be. Or they just don't care anymore. This can work in your favour, however. Why not ask them something important that you know they won't respond favourably to, and then accept their grunt of a reply as whatever you want it to mean? And then you win. You can use it in an argument later on. And that's all good. Number 8. Gamers may wear gaming clothing. Straight up, you should wear whatever the hell you want to wear. Screw what anyone else says. If it appeals to your brain, then put it over your body and strut around with pride. With that said, some gamers will embrace a franchise so much they start donning merchandise that's associated with that brand. Maybe a massive t-shirt with Mario's face on it, or it may be more subtle than that. But either way, when it happens, it's something that you should be prepared to embrace. Unless they wear Dark Souls clothes, then you're allowed to get mad, because Dark Souls is rubbish. Number 7. Don't beat a gamer at their own game. Some gamers do have a game they consider to be theirs. I do as well. It's Mario Kart, and I refuse to be beaten at it. Therefore, if you do beat me at it, I will get really upset and probably have a little cry. Just take it seriously. This is the case with many people that play games as well. And it's worse if you somehow manage to be victorious even though you've never touched a controller in your life. It just doesn't add up when you have to question if you were ever good enough to begin with. Definitely use this moment to rub it in their face though. You've gone one up over them. And who knows when that will happen again. Number 6. Don't help a gamer. You think helping someone would be nice, and mostly that's true. You offering your time and knowledge is a considerate and lovely thing to do. But it doesn't work when someone is playing a game and they've become stuck. For some reason, in this state a gamer becomes a giant asshole. It's mostly because they're upset with themselves for not knowing the solution, and if someone else can figure it out first, that's even worse. It's a representation of their own failures. But do it anyway, because communication is the foundation of any good relationship. If nothing else, it's really annoying when the answer is obvious and that other person can't find the solution. So just ram it down their throats. Number 5. Gamers will spend a lot of cash on gaming things. Yes, that weird green thing that you stick in the back of a computer is worth £500. It may not look like it, and that money could have gone towards a holiday, but it isn't. It's going towards making Assassin's Creed look even nicer than it did before. That is that. Bottom line, video games are a really expensive hobby, especially if you go down the PC route. This is why it's good to try and make your partner buy a console, because then it'll just be one big payout followed by lots of smaller ones, because the new FIFA is out, and that's got new players in it, and therefore it needs to be bought. Number 4. Gamers saying goodnight doesn't mean a gamer is going to bed. Let's say you get a text from your partner at 11 PM saying goodnight. That doesn't mean they're going to bed. In fact, it probably means they're just settling in for the evening but are cutting off all forms of communication so they can focus on whatever game they're playing. When you're living together, the situation changes, but the results are the same. You may share a wonderful bedtime hug at the end of the day before snuggling beneath the covers just as they're planning how to wriggle away from the situation and get back to gaming. In many ways, this is good, however. It means they'll get their fix when you're unconscious, leaving more conscious time to enjoy as a pair. That's the secret of any good relationship. Number 3. Games are art to gamers. The ongoing debate is always whether or not games are art. Some say yes, some say no, some don't care, because they're entertainment, so why not just sit down and enjoy them? It's good to be respectful of it, however, as if you dismiss them, your gaming lover may get a bit upset. And that's fair too. If you're well into CSI, and your partner tells you CSI is shit, or you'll be a little annoyed. The same here. Ultimately, it's all about respecting each other's pastimes and embracing them as much as you can. That's just good relationship advice there. I should charge for this. Number 2. Gamers like to watch cutscenes. Just because there's not a physical interaction between hand and controller doesn't mean some serious watching isn't going on. Or in short, don't try and talk to a gamer when a cutscene is playing. Much like before, they just won't respond how you want because they're desperately trying to hear what's happening so they can connect the dots together for the story being told. On occasion, they'll even get mad when you try to do this because they feel as if they're missing out on essential information. And whatever you have to say can wait. There is an exception to this rule, however, and that's when they're playing any Metal Gear Solid. Then the cutscene will go on for literally hours to just rant away regardless. They won't miss out on anything sensical anyway. Number 1. Gamers love co-op, which means you should offer to be their co-op partner to really cement the relationship as something special. It's a great bonding experience, and who knows? This could be the window into your own gaming love, which is only going to help your relationship get stronger. So, in short, a video game can make you love each other even more, proving that dreams do come true, as long as that was your dream. Otherwise, it's just a thing that happened. But it's still nice. Know of any other things you need to know about dating a gamer? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can even come tell me on Twitter at SimonMiller316. I'm Simon from What Culture, and I will chat to you again soon.